Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your hosts with the most. Slick, Tony, Gino, and 10. Boys Night Out. Slick, Tony, Gino, and 10. Boys Night Out.
All right, today's Best Music Magic 89.9. Yeah, man. They're listening and watching. Welcome to the show. It is Boy Night Out, if I'm not mistaken. Derek, Alvin, and I will be taking care of you guys for the next 2 hours. Sit back, relax, and we do have a couple guests this evening. Also, it is still March, so Women's Month. We do have some guests, two beautiful, talented women all the way from New York City. They're coming on the show. It's all about the arts and dance. So they're going to be talking about dance and art therapy, which is a thing apparently. And they are certified. It's actually a course in the U.S. So we'll get to know them more. Also, we have some people from Alvin, if I'm not mistaken. They're from the dance. Let me get this right. And let me just get correctly. Is it from ballet? Is it ballet or pagdiriwang? There we go. It is the Alice Reyes Dance Philippines. So it's a Sayaw Alay sa Sining. It's a fundraising event. So they're going to be here also. So everything with art and women. So it's going to be a great show. So if you guys have any questions, yes, Enric's solo flight. If I'm not mistaken, Tin is not feeling well. Slick, happy birthday to his wife, Doc Ging. He took, I think, the whole week, or basically 2 days off, and the rest of the weekend, I guess they're out of town. So they're celebrating her birthday and also in a couple months, their anniversary. So kudos to those two. And what else is happening? I want to congratulate, I don't know her, but definitely it puts us on the map. For those that are fond of sports, most especially tennis, let's give a big round of applause to Alexandra Ayala. Basically this morning, huge upset. The Miami Open, for those who don't follow tennis, it's she beat out the world number 2, Iga Swiatek, to reach the semifinals. So I believe she's ranked 140th. So this is the first time in Philippine history. She's only 19 years old. And a lot of people on X are wondering, especially one particular person that I tweeted that she's like, is she American? That's a Filipina born in America. And I was like, I think if you did your due diligence, her being a journalist, you would know that she was born in the Philippines, basically is related to former commissioner, is it Noli Ayala, and she proudly speaks Tagalog in not all her interviews, but when she can, she does. So she's definitely Pinay. And so she's the first woman in the Philippines to reach the last 8 of the WTA 1000 tournament. So wild card and defeats, I think, 3 or 4 contenders and number 2 in the world. So congratulations to her. So Ayala fired 10 winners in the opening set, which was amazing. So if you watch the commentary, I think they were pretty biased with the number 2. They didn't. I think it was Martina Navratilova was commenting on the match, and I guess I don't know. I'm assuming Alexandra being Asian, she didn't give credit even if she won the match. Even after she won the match, she didn't give her credit. But nonetheless, I believe the match is tomorrow. It's gonna be 8:30 or 7:30 in the morning. So let's all support, and sana we can have more funding for other sports other than basketball. Let's focus on other sports. We're excelling this whole year, even last year in different sports such as also pole vaulting with OJ, women's football. So let's try and support as much as we can, and kudos to the parents who enroll their kids into different levels of sports, and whether it's fencing, judo, right now pickleball's big, and paddle. So if you have kids, enroll them in all the sports and see which ones they enjoy the most and excel. So yeah, that's about it. All right. 86310899. I wanted to talk about something in the news this morning or this afternoon. A press con was held. Obviously, politics is such a big thing here in the country. It's so dramatic. It's almost like a TV series each day here in the Philippines. But Senator Amy Marcos leaves her brother's Alianza ticket, and obviously due to Duterte's arrest. But I'd like to ask you guys, how many of us have got into a fight, an argument with a brother, a sister, or even your parents? And how long has it been? I had late lunch with my folks, and to this day, my mom has this grudge with her sister's husband, and unfortunately, God rest his soul, he passed away, and until now, any mention, pag sinabi mo yung pangalan niya, Mon, she just goes nuts, and it goes deeper than before they got married. Apparently, this heated discussion, argument between them before she married my aunt. And so my mom has exed him, and forever, I think it's been like 40 years since they actually had a conversation, and that was it. So they never cross paths, and if they do, it's just basically dead ma. So 86310899. Family feuds, how long has it been? Have you forgiven them? Will you ever forgive them? Let me know. If you're stuck in traffic, 86310899. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. What's up? Welcome to the show.
Hi, John here.
Jeff.
Regarding the topic,
Okay.
I think as I age, it's the more that I quickly forgive my parents and my brother.
Mhm.
And, specifically for your parents, for instance, they're getting older now, so it's much easier for you to to be loved with them instead of having or holding a grudge against them.
Tama. I feel that. I think, are your parents in their 70s, 80s?
No, they're at their mid-60s.
60s? Oh, see? Ako rin, I think when pag may konting toyo,
yeah, you just let it pass.
I let it pass.
Hindi mo lang sila kausapin.
Oo.
And next day, parang na agad, bati na agad.
Oo. I let them do whatever they want. Like I just, sige, you want to go home? Even though you said you wanted to go out? O sige, okay, uwi na tayo.
Yeah. And I think very rin yung significant when I watch Godfather, how, for the case of Senator Amy, of course, yung the way how Vito says that he loves his brother, but you should never go against your family. I think that's one of what that sticks with me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. See, the blood is thicker than water.
Yes, that's for me.
I think a lot of us would like to follow that, but ang hirap talaga eh. I'm sure there are people here which is probably the most popular reason why there's a rift, family rift. It's either may nag-utang or yung mana. You know what I mean? It's one of those two things I hear about that is sort of unforgivable in our circle.
Yes, we also have to factor in the upbringing. I mean, of course, if they're relatives and there's a sense of bond with them during their childhood, tapos kung wala naman talagang pinagsamaan, so hindi naman ganun na valued yung relationship.
Tama. All right.
Okay, thank you.
Fair enough, Jeff. Thanks for calling. Next caller, 86310899. Hello.
Yes, good evening, sir.
Evening. Welcome
Yeah,
to the
man.
show. Yeah, man.
Grudges, it runs to our family, lalo na sa family side sa mother side ng nanay ko.
Okay.
Every time na may namamatay, nababawasan ng kamag-anak. So,
Oh, shoot.
example, namatay yung pinaka-panganay dun sa grandparent. So, may isang pamilya na pinutol yung ties dun sa kamag-anak hanggang napasa-pasa na. So, every time na may namamatay, pinuputol yung relationship dun sa mother side namin.
Wow. Okay. Medyo wild yun, ha?
Medyo, kasi katulad nung nangyari sa mother ng nanay ko, tinago yung pagkamatay niya. Nalaman na lang niya na patay ni nanay niya nasa loob na ng lupa.
Oh gosh. You know, I know one where I have a family member, I think pinasign ng relative, mamatay na siya. So to hand over yung mana, the lupa, whatever, the thumbprint.
Kaso, different thing yung nangyari sa mother side ko, palibasa wala rin. Walang naipapasang mana. Kaso naipasa yung sama ng loob. Kasi, kapag nga na sinabi ko, yung dalawa lang sila magkapatid sa mundong ibabaw, nagkaroon pa sila ng samaan ng loob.
Wow.
Tapos, kung ginawa ng relatives na kung nasaan yung lola ko, tinago sa nanay ko, which is bunsong kapatid, na tinago yung pagkamatay ng lola ko. So, nalaman lang ng kapatid ko bunso na wala na pala siya dito sa mundo nung dinalaw niya yung lola namin. We're under impression na naka-confine lang sa hospital. Pero nalaman na lang namin na ihiting na pala.
Wow. How many years has this rift been going on? Ilang years na?
Hanggang ngayon, wala na siyang kamag-anak.
Wow. So mga more than 20 years, I guess?
Yeah, more than 20 years, yes.
More than 20 years? Grabe, in grudge, ah. Wild.
Sharing lang.
Thank you. Thanks for the call. Okay, more than 20 years. What's the family rift? What's the cause? Let us know. Is blood thicker than water? Hello.
Yo.
Yo. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you. So, yun. Away pamilya. Actually, kami ng ate ko. medyo mabigat. Pero okay naman na kami. Nag-uusap na ulit kami. So, yun. History was, ex-girlfriend ko, nabuntis ko. Tapos, yun, nag-asawa ako. I mean, iba yung nakataluyan ko eventually.
Okay.
So, every now and then, especially nung nagbubuntis yung ex-girlfriend ko, whatever yung, kumbaga may hihingi siya ako, may gusto siya, yung ex-girlfriend ko, laging niya pinapadaan sa sister ko. Tapos yung sister ko sobrang kulit. Lagi niya akong pinapressure and all. So, sabi ko, I will draw the line between us and my own problem. Sabi ko, problema ko yan. Huwag kang manghimasok. So, if ever the next time na i-stressin mo ako and yung asawa ko, surely, magkakatalo na tayo kasi it's beyond this. Sabi ko, problema ko yan. Alam ko yan. I mean, sinusustentuhan ko yan and all. I have my own works on how to deal with my own problems. So, wag mo nang panghimasuan. So, yun.
Okay naman dagdag.
Okay naman lang kami na ate ko.
Okay, that's good. So it's civil. Civil
Yeah,
na mo kayo. Yeah, that's fine.
Yep. Good. No.
Yeah. Okay, at least na namin.
Pero kasi, naintindihan ko din naman siya na, syempre, iniingatan niya yung family name namin kasi parang, friend niya yung mga kamag-anak ng ex-girlfriend ko back then. So, yun, sa isip-isip ko naman, parang mas iniingatan mo pa yung family name natin or yung reputation ng family natin rather than your own brother na, alam mo yun, I had my choice. Hindi mo alam kung gaano crazy kung itutuloy ko at kami yung nagkatuluyan niyang babae na. So, yun lang yung sa akin at that time. So, yeah, thank you.
All right, thanks. Next caller. 8631-0899. Family feuds. How long has it been since you last talked to either a sibling, your parents, and is blood thicker than water? Hello? Hey. Are you there? Okay. Hello. Are you on speaker?
No, I'm not on speaker.
Okay.
I'm riding on the car.
It's not.
Okay, so, here's the thing. Si Alex Ciara kasi yung match niya, may mag-air bukas. Live. I-air nung walang pang isang network.
Okay.
The one without the franchise.
Okay.
Yung walang pang isa pa yung mag-air ng live nung match niya bukas. So, I'm going to the YouTube channel para panoorin yung match na yun. Sa kanya. So, yun ang ano ko. Now, with regards to the topic, I don't know kung masabi siya doon sa ano. Pero, here's the thing. Nakasimula ko pa lang doon sa bago kong work sa BT.
Okay.
Then, may dalawa na akong katrabaho na nag-away na agad. Politics yung dahilan. Kasi, yung isa sa kanila na babae, dating police. So, ngayon, hindi ako kasamaan na tubig. Tinanong siya, alam mo ba yung tungkol sa toklan?
Okay. Oh, you're cutting out. Hello? Hello? Yeah, I think you...
Hello?
Hi, good evening.
Nakuha ko ata yung nagsasalita kanina.
Nasa motor.
Pababa ko ba muna?
Nasa motor. I don't know if he's on the hill or he's on a motorcycle.
Okay.
All right.
Sige,
Good evening. Welcome to the
baba ko
show.
ba muna o?
Ikaw na.
Okay, hello. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Ayun. Yung rift is between me and my dad.
Okay. How many
But
years?
yeah, maayos na kami bago siya namatay.
Okay.
Just because I decided to forgive him, but
What was
ang-
the reason? Anong reason?
several reasons. So, sa background, stepdad ko siya. And one thing, sorry, nagtatribe ako. One thing na medyo mahirap sa relationship namin is this decision when it comes to finances, yung mga bagay-bagay na hindi dapat.
Oh, call back. I want to hear it. Hello?
Hello, yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Good evening. What's your name?
I'm G. So,
G. All right. Welcome to the show. Family Feud. Okay.
Yeah, so for me, it's also with my dad. 'Cause the reason is we grew up an alcoholic. And then eventually, hindi siya naging, nawala na pagiging alcoholic niya. But then, ako, personally, I knew that it was something else na parang, something inside him na he needs to really deal with. But he's not dealing with it. And nag-manifest na talaga siya in like relationship niya with us, with the whole family and all. So parang ako, he never really changed kasi, like as a person. He never really changed. And parang ako sobrang napuno na ako na parang I had to leave like multiple times. First, before the pandemic, tapos during the pandemic, bumalik ako sa bahay. Kasi inisip ko, it's the world has stopped, baka naman ito na yung chance. But he's still the same person na parang I really can parang get along with. But,
Yeah.
so
I think you did the best thing for yourself.
Yeah.
Because if it's toxic environment, no matter who it is, it's really stepping away.
Right. And it's not like I didn't give it a chance. Yung sinasabi ko na kasi, some people would say na, oh, syempre, tatay mo pa rin yan. I'm like, I know, but that doesn't make things right. Na ganun lang siya.
Yeah.
So
Do you keep in touch?
Hindi na.
Wala na.
The last time I left, yung mga 2020 po, hindi na pala.
2024. So
2022, sorry.
2022. So okay, so mga 3 years na. Okay.
3 years. But before that, kasi the first time I left was around 2015. Siguro mga 3 to 4 years yung talaga ako nakikipag-usap sa kanya. Kasi nga, pandemic. So, but yeah.
But hindi na,
Ngayon, wala eh.
he's still drinking or hindi na? Tinigil na?
Hindi na, pero it's still the same person just without the alcohol.
Yeah.
Ganun.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
I get it. Gets gonna. Yeah, hopefully one day, it usually, as the first caller said, as you
Yeah.
age, as you get older, you have more of mas malaki yung pasensya as you get older.
Yeah, right.
But in the meantime, do what you need to do to protect your mental health.
Right,
That's
right.
the
I
most
appreciate
important.
it.
All right. Thanks for the call.
Thank you.
All right. Oh, look who
It's a
joined
tricky
us.
situation.
Gino is in the house. That's true. Yo, that's
I've been here all week.
all.
All week. That's what's up.
Can I give you an award? My goodness.
No sickness will stop. me.
Wow.
You know?
I thank you for joining us, Gino, once again.
Oh man.
We're
No,
we're talking about basically Senator Amy Marcos dropping out of her brother's group, the Alianza.
Oh.
Ticket.
Okay. Well. It's
So-
politics, man.
Yeah. No. So I wanted to bring up how many of us have a rift with a brother, a sister, a
Parent
a
or
parent,
whatever.
an in-law.
Yeah.
It's
just
it's a normal thing.
just yeah, just basing it from the caller that we had earlier. No, it's so tricky lang kasi parang, of course, it's not just pride that keeps you from forgiving and whatever. Like you ang hirap lang i-gauge because obviously there are certain people na parang there are certain people that are deserving of forgiveness, and then there are certain people who will abuse it like anything. And I think the tricky part is discerning which one is which. And these things they have a way of manifesting whenever somebody's gonna pass away. You know what I mean? Like all of a sudden and I'm not saying that it happens to everyone, but a lot of people this happens to. They have pride, they have anger, but when a person has a death scare or whatever, all of a sudden that goes away. You know what I mean? And like for some weird reason, I guess your disagreements, not it's not that they seem petty, but more of like it doesn't matter as much as it used to.
It doesn't
when
hold a huge
faced with
bearing.
mortality.
It doesn't hold a huge bearing in terms of losing your shits, as I call it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the movie that actually sort of
Tackles this.
yeah, well, that made me see that the most valuable thing on this earth is our time. Is remember that Black Mirror series that they had a certain number of minutes or hours to date someone. Which one was that one?
Is that Black Mirror?
Was that, yeah, I believe it was Black Mirror where they would date someone, and then after the time limit, they basically, it's either they see someone else or they end up together or something like that. But most of them that do want to pursue each other, they there's a limit. So
Right.
after a few hours or a few days, whatever that limit is, that's it. And you hopefully you get that person again, right?
I don't think I ever got to watch this Black
But I
Mirror
think
episode.
they tried to play with the system, if I'm not mistaken. If people on Playback have seen that episode of Black Mirror, yeah. All right, we got another caller, 863-10-899. Hello? Let us know, Family Rift. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Hi. Before my kwento, two things. So one thing I hate about Family Feud is whenever like folks bring in, pamilya mo naman yan, patawarin mo
Yeah.
na lang. Parang
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's such a toxic trait.
It
na
shouldn't
parang
excuse
regardless
all
of the
behavior.
target.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Diba?
It-
Parang
it's,
hindi pwedeng lagi na lang gagamitin yun kasi yun nga, to your point earlier,
Abusuhin.
it can be abused.
yeah.
Na
Yeah.
parang they can get away with it because we're family at the end of the day.
Right.
Kasi yung ipipilit pa ng folks mo na patawarin mo yung kapatid mo or yung pinsan mo kasi pamilya naman. But yeah, the story is, so my brother got mad with my parents during pandemic because we weren't able to go to his mother-in-law's wake
Okay.
in 2020. And it's pandemic. They live in
It's
Boracay.
pandemic.
We're from Laguna.
Right.
And wala pang vaccine nung time na yon. So sabi ko sa parents ko, hindi tayo pupunta because it's a wake
Oh
in the
yeah,
pandemic.
no way. There's no way you were gonna get
Right?
me in the pandemic to go to a funeral.
Exactly. And there's gotta be a lot of you. And my parents are in their 70s also. So
Yeah,
they're
right.
vulnerable. So he got mad and he didn't speak to any of us from then. Sabi pa niya, parang itakwil nyo na ako, hindi nyo ako dinadamayan and all that stuff.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, until now, we're not okay. Pero pag
Oh, till
meron
now,
siyang financial, pag kailangan niya ng pera, yung asawa niya yung mag-message sa amin. Alam mo, isa pa yung matapang na hindi ibababa yung pride niya, pero yung asawa niya, or sasabihin niya sa parents namin. So, syempre, yung parents namin, maawa, sabihin, tulungan. Kaya di ko nasabi na parang doon papasok yung kapatid mo naman yan, so pagbigyan mo na. And,
Pero feeling ko rin kasi, it's a different, I guess it's a different situation for siblings and for your parents. Na kunyari, parang for you, you're probably like, coops yung ginawa niya, imagine nangungutang siya, tapos ayaw niya kaming kausapin. Pero, from your parents' perspective, they're probably like, but that's her son. You know what I mean?
exactly.
Like, so may ganon din na, family dynamics are weird.
Yeah. I had a similar relative like that. So my grandmother's sister, if I'm not mistaken, one of the, I guess, cousin, right? My cousin. Bad news. Always bad news. And so he knows that my grandmother has a weak spot.
A weak spot for him.
Weak spot. Favorite niya. So and my grandfather is totally like the general. No ifs, no buts.
Disciplinary.
Yeah. You're not gonna get anything. So my grandma, I remember, I would see her sneak out and meet up with my cousin and give money.
Just to give money. Yeah, that actually happens quite often.
For alcohol, for partying, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And iba talaga. There are parents, grandparents that have there's always that good cop, bad cop eh.
And I'm sure to some degree, you will also find somebody that you're like that with, na parang, okay, why am I lenient with this person as opposed to, the others? Diba? May ganun naman talaga eh. Like, kunwari, parang, okay, a lot of people that I know have this childhood friend that they're probably like, they're really bad news or they're really not a good influence. But for some weird reason, whenever they come knocking, like you have a soft spot for them, probably because you've been through so much together, or maybe because you were homies since you were young. You know what I mean? There's
the history. The history is too long already.
Oh, are you a parent na or not yet?
Not yet.
Okay, so I hope that it doesn't. I hope that it doesn't have to come to a point where it teaches you a lesson. Kasi diba parang hassle eh. Man, I can't even count the amount of times my mom would be like, you know what, when you're a parent, you'll understand. And I hate to admit it, but she was absolutely right. Like there are, ang hirap magsalita ng patapos kasi minsan di mo alam na ganun yung mangyayari. But thank you for letting us know, man.
Thanks.
I hope you and your brother patch it up one of these days.
Oh, ilang years na ba? 2022?
Since 5 years.
2020.
Since pandemic daw.
Pandemic eh.
Yeah. And one more thing, I think, Tony, the one that you're referring to is the movie, if I'm not mistaken, In Time with Justin Timberlake.
Yung Justin Timberlake, yun nga rin naisip ko
wait, that's a different one as well eh. That's a different one. Exactly. He was dating that girl, right? And then they wanted to...
Yeah.
Tapos he was the same age as his mom.
Yeah,
they stopped aging at 25. So
right? Like it was Olivia Wilde was the mom. And I'm like, damn.
Yeah. Olivia Wilde.
Your mom is hot. Your mom is hot. I'd rather save your mom than the girl that see Amanda Seyfried was the girl that she was going for, right?
Yeah. That's it. Thank you, boys. Take care.
Thanks, man. Thank you. That was an interesting concept though. Like if you could trade time, na parang
for more time with someone else.
Oh, diba? And then for In Time kasi the whole concept was time was also the currency. So if you wanted to buy stuff,
you can trade.
Like you had to trade your years of living, that sort of thing.
Yeah. That was a good movie actually.
It was a good movie actually. Yeah.
All right, we got
good concept.
Hello? Another caller.
Hello.
Hi, yes.
Hello. Yeah, man.
Ang pusat pala ako ng load. Anyway,
yun nga, rift between me and my stepdad.
Your stepdad, ilang years na?
Actually, okay na yung, namatay na. Pero naging okay naman kami before
He passed away.
namatay.
Okay.
Kasi nag-decide din akong i-forgive siya. For my peace of mind din, may mga bagay talaga na hindi mo na mapabago sa isang tao. It's either you live with it and live with your family members or alam mo
You
yun,
live without them.
itakpil mo all together. So, I choose the former. Anyway, reason nga kung bakit kami nagka-risk is bad financial decision, mga luho niya na hindi naman kaya ng pera namin.
Hindi kayong suportahan ng
Pinaka
yung lifestyle niya.
reason ko talaga is ano tawag dito. Wala pagkabata namin, kami ng kapatid ko, pinabrainwash kami ng stepdad ko na i-hate yung mom ko, which is my only biological
That's so
parent
weird.
na
Yeah.
yun nga. So, parang buong time na kasi si mama ko OFW. So,
Okay. So
alam
she
mo,
wasn't
he
here.
used that na para
Yeah, there's-
kami.
But it's so weird though. I mean, why would he turn you guys against your mom?
Well, ang
That's-
nakikita kong reason would be bitter siya kasi gusto na nga makipag-separate na mom ko. Nung bata ako,
he
hindi
wants
ko
an
talaga
excuse.
maintindihan kasi, yun nga, ano bang side yung
Siyempre, bata
naririnig
ka
ko?
pa.
Yeah, he wants a
Oo,
kakampi.
Yes. So actually, lahat ng mga nakakausap niya, ginamit kami, which is, in retrospect, very unfair. Kasi
Yeah.
mga bata kami.
For sure, you were kids, yeah.
Yes, and alam mo yun, pwede naman sila magka-issue na hindi kami kailangan idamay.
That's
Now,
true. Wow.
Yung ba't nagkaroon ng rift? Kasi nung tumanda na ako, parang ginagawa pa rin yun kahit matanda na kami. Tapos nung nagkaisip-isip na ako, parang alam mo, napagod ako sa drama, pagod na ako sa mga BS na, okay, sabi ko, alam mo, alam mo akong pake, na-realize ko na wala dapat akong pake kung meron kayong problema sa isa't isa. Pero wag mo
Ayusin nyo na
sana
kayo
akong
lang.
damay. Oo,
Kung
hindi.
yun na may
Wala.
sama. Tama naman.
At the very least, nung bata kasi ako, gusto ko magkabalikan sila. Siyempre, bata, gusto mo
Yeah.
complete family. Then, nung tumanda, gusto ko maging civil. And then, yun nga, mas nag-mature pa ako ng onte, natutunan ko na hindi mo pwedeng makuha lahat ng gusto mo. So,
Yeah.
ang pinakagusto ko na lang is, yun nga, huwag kami idamay.
Huwag mo na kayo
At the
idamay.
very least, magkaroon ako ng relationship with my stepdad, relationship with my mom, na
Yeah.
hindi kami nadadami ng kapatid.
Kumbaga that
Tama ng drama in between them,
you're civil with both parties. But
Yes.
yeah.
So, yun yung
Well, that's the ideal. Pero,
Well,
maturity
yun din.
doesn't come with age sometimes. It's not a guarantee.
Yep. So, ayun, nag-decide na lang din ako na, alam mo, parang, yun din, nag-mature pa ako ng onte, na-realize ko na, pwede ko naman i-shut off. Kung maraming
Yeah.
at yung stepdad ko. Alam mo yun, parang okay, hindi ko sinasabing justified yung mga ginawa niya, hindi ko sinasabing justified yung bitterness niya. Kasi sa totoo lang, siya na lang, parang sa sarili niyang mundo, kawawang-kawawa siya. Alam mo yun, parang hindi ko na
Parang pa-victim
responsibility
siya.
na
Ganun.
tanggalin siya sa mundong yun, bahala na siya. Pero, hindi, alam mo yun, nasa yung bola nasa akin na kung maging civil kami ng tatay ko. So,
He's your stepdad ba?
yes.
Stepdad.
Actually, nalaman kong stepdad ko siya. Akala ko kasi, nung bata ako, biological dad, and then apparently, stepdad ko pala siya. Hindi sinabi, kung paano ko siya nalaman, mom ko yung nagsabi kasi according sa psychiatrist ng mom ko, na kailangan na dong sabihin ng mom ko kasi pwedeng gamitin ng stepdad ko na yon yung fact na yon na stepson lang ako para saktan yung mom ko. Para saktan ako. Which apparent na, ang nangyari, eventually, totoo nga, parang
He used that.
tumanda na ako, ginamit ng dad ko yon na hindi kita anak, ganyan, ulupong ka lang, ganyan. Medyo masasakit.
Shoot.
Kaya ang hirap din patawarin.
Yeah.
Pero yun nga, nung nagkasakit na siya at lahat, parang, yun din, siguro, naging advantage din na nabigyan ako ng perspective na mawawala din tong taong to. And ayokong magsisi na parang mawala na lang siya, na hindi ko bigyan yung chance yung sarili ko na mapatawad siya. It's not for him para
it's for
patawarin
you.
ko siya, but it's more for me.
Oh,
So
kasi
ayokong mamatay
you'll end
siya.
up regretting something pa.
Yes. So yun. Ano po ba yung tanong kanina?
Oh.
Yung is blood thicker than water. So sa scenario na to, hindi ko siya kadugo.
Hindi mo siya kadugo. But,
pero
well, some bonds are,
But that's fine. I mean, there's a lot of people who adopt.
I'm sure you had, good moments din naman.
Kaya yun din, hindi ko pwede i-invalidate yung mga magandang nagawa niya sa akin. Yes, yun din, another pushing force. Pushing force for me to forgive him.
Not to compare, but you should see how fur parents, pet lovers. I mean, they're not blood, but oh my gosh,
but the love that they have for their
the lifestyle of some of these of these parents for their pets is far beyond how they would treat humans or even do onto another human. Like grabe yun. Dogs don't walk anymore. Dogs
they have strollers.
Exactly. They're like babies. I saw them like in the mall. Don't, you know what I mean? I saw a girl, don't put him on the floor. Let's pick him up. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
No. But hey, thank you, man.
Thanks
and
a lot.
I hope that it resolves itself somehow.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's wild. Anyways, we got to play commercial. We got to take a break. We do have some special guests. Like I said, we have Gino on the show later.
Wow, I'm a special guest.
No. You're not the special guest, but we have the people from the Alice Reyes Dance Philippines. So it's a fundraising event happening April 5. So they're going to be in the booth talking about this great gala event happening. And also we do have from New York City, we have Miss Misha Bernas and also Miss Monica Gamboa. So they're both in the occupational therapy and safety industry. So one's in the creative arts therapy and the other one's in the dance movement therapy. So we'll get to know more about them. So it is still Women's Month. So we're giving them their
A platform.
Yeah, of course. That's what we do. Right. The Netflix series from Black Mirror was Hang the DJ episode.
Tony, Slick, Gino, and 10. Boys Night Out. Magic 89.9.
Magic 9.9. Today's best music. 19 past 7 o'clock. Good evening, everyone. It's Boys Night Out. You got Gino Killiamore. My name is Tony. And yes, we do have a few guests. And one just stopped by unexpectedly. We have, Miss Ida Manzano. And she's got a brand new movie. And we're going to find out all about what this movie is. I hope we have the trailer. Good evening, Ida.
Yeah,
Kamusta
hi,
na?
good evening.
Love the conversation off air. Gino, you very wholesome conversation.
Oh,
That's
inspirational
expected. That's expected from you, too.
She's convincing me that kahit walang girlfriend,
kailangan may
may anak na daw
May
ako
lahi.
dapat. May lahi.
Wow.
Kahit,
Sayang naman daw si lahi mo,
kahit
Toms.
isa lang daw.
Oo, kahit isa lang.
Sabi ko, oh my gosh.
Para yung mga yaman mo naman, iba mo may magmamahal.
Oo. Although, yung lang, no? Kung wala namang okay lang. May mga inaanak ka naman.
Yeah.
So, pwede mo ipasa. Pwede mo ipasa sa mga inaanak mo.
Pwede pabigyan ko ulit yung anak ko. Pwede.
Diba? Pwede.
inaanak pa rin.
Oo, sayang diba? Parang,
Oh my gosh. You have a new movie entitled, what was it?
Obsession.
Obsession.
Before
Obsession.
it's obsession, but it's English. So ngayon ginawa ng obsession. Yeah.
obsession.
I mentioned that before.
Oh,
I had-
this is with the direct,
Jeffrey.
Jeff.
Hidalgo, yes.
Dapat kasama siya dito Ewan ko. Siguro
Hindi naman siya kasama, hindi siya na-inform yata.
Hindi ba na-inform?
Hindi.
Okay.
Kasi tinanong, I asked
Kami
him.
na-inform na pupunta siya, but okay lang. Okay lang, Jeff. Wala. Okay, so
Okay, no.
what's the story?
No hard feelings.
Yeah, no hard feeling. Ano ang story dito? Anong papel mo?
Okay. Ang story kasi dito is about, actually, it's my first na lead movie. I mean, sabi nga ni Derek Jeff kanina sa sa isang guesting namin. Nandun siya kanina tapos yung sabi niya doon na this is my relaunch movie. Kasi I did solo movie before.
Yeah.
So ngayon kasi medyo nag-mature na tayo, so medyo nakalimutan na. So I have like
When was your first? What year was that? That was
1990s, I forgot.
grabe, I remember that.
It's sa yung mga haplos.
Sa Yung
Directed
Mga-
by Direct Boy Vinarao.
Wow.
Yes. Oo.
90s.
1990s, and I stopped for a long time.
Goodness.
Oo.
So who do you play here in Obsession? What's your character like?
My character here is a mom.
Uh-huh.
Kasi gano'n naman talaga ang role ko
Yeah,
kasi I'm already a mom. So ako dito, stepmom ako. And then I
Okay.
have a daughter, si Christy Imperial.
Mhm.
So I have a husband, yung dad niya. So dito na umiikot yung story sa amin. And then there's Ethan Rosales. Ang asawa ko pala dito is si Jeffrey.
Jeffrey
Hidalgo
Hidalgo.
din.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And yung may dalawang lalaki dito si Christy. Si
Okay.
si Ethan at saka si yung tapos na yung ako yung na-obsess dito.
Ikaw.
Guidance counselor ako kung saan nag-aaral yung anak ko, si Christy at saka si Ethan and yung isa pa.
So parang essentially inaagawan mo yung anak mo. Parang ganon?
Basta tingnan nyo, panoorin nyo na lang kung anong nangyari sa aming tatlo. Kaming
Oh,
tatlo
yun,
doon.
Tignan natin yung trailer, Tones, para
Meron ba?
gets
May
natin.
May trailer ba?
Meron
Actually,
ba?
nasa Instagram din
Okay.
Out na siya Sa Facebook na
May trailer
Sa
direct?
bmx.com.
Okay. Is this the first
That
time you're
page
playing
pala.
someone that's obsessed? Because usually the guys are obsessed with you Diba?
Hayop.
Oo,
Hayop.
yun.
Swami ka talaga, Tones.
Actually,
Baka
it's
talaga.
a very interesting movie and the character here is really, I really studied the character kasi sabi ni Direk, ayoko yung maano si Direk kasi mapili. So
Right.
even though I'm so lucky that he chose me
So,
as a
How did you internalize? What did you do for I guess research? Did you watch
I
other
did a
movies?
research. Yung
Did you-
movie ni Meryl Streep
Ah,
na
yeah,
parang
yeah,
kahit
yeah,
galit na siya, kalmado pa rin, pero
Anong movie?
social. I forget the title of that. It's in Netflix. It's
Yeah,
on
yeah,
Netflix.
yeah.
Basta sabi sa akin, I want you to be like classy kasi guidance counselor ako. So kahit nagalit ka na, kailangan controlled pa rin yung galit mo. Ang hirap. Kasi you're angry tapos controlled pa rin. Parang social ka pa rin.
Alam
Parang
mo yung
ang hirap.
tawag na there's a term for it na for us and girls also, but mostly guys talk about the psycho eyes, the psycho,
Oo.
Crazy eyes.
crazy eyes. Yeah.
ganun lang siya, pero galit na
The
ako.
crazy eyes.
Yes. And mostly
Have you ever dated a guy na with crazy eyes? Yun.
wala pa.
Wala.
Ikaw ba yung crazy eyes? Yung may crazy eyes.
Ay, nako. Wait, I'm trying to look for the trailer so we can play it.
Ayan. So yun ang pinaaral talaga sa akin yung yun. I really studied the character.
So you watched
Sabi niya,
Meryl Streep.
You have to watch it, Ida, ganito ang gusto kong mangyari. So hanggang pa ulit-ulit siya pinapanood. So ganito, ang hirap kasi in my case, at saka malalim ang boses ko, malaki. So parang modulated siya. So mahirap i-project yung galit ka. Tapos naman, he's happy naman. And sabi niya nga sa manager ko, ang galing-galing ni Ida. Sabi niya, si Kiki Kuya Lito, yun sa manager ko. Sabi niya, galing-galing ni Ida. So yan, ganun. Natuwa naman siya. So I'm glad.
I'm glad you
oo.
you did justice to the role.
Yes, oo. Yan.
Did you find the trailer, Jeans?
I did actually, but for some weird reason, hindi daw bumubukas sa ano ni Derek. Wait lang.
Meron sa sa
Baka
Instagram
blocked
din.
na
I
Kasi
found it it's on X I mean, it's
Yeah,
already there. So,
page.
I think Derek is banned on X. Kasi talaga...
Meron din sa meron din
okay,
sa
here.
Instagram.
Actual VMX page.
Meron?
Meron
Okay.
din sa
Yeah,
VMX
yeah.
na
Hang
page
on.
doon sa Instagram.
Was it difficult coming back? Obviously, you do this for a living. And you've been doing this since the 90s.
Yeah.
Taking a time off, then coming back. Naninibago ka ba sa set?
I think yung unang movie ko,
Okay.
it was really I really had a hard time. Kasi,
Is it easier
syempre,
now?
For 10 years, di ba?
Yeah.
For 10 years, nakatali ako and then biglang, wow, ganito agad sexy. So medyo nahirapan ako. Una, sabi ko kay boss, baka hindi ko kakayanin. Sabi niya, mataba pa ako. Sabi niya, pwede mang breast exposure, one breast lang. Yung tawag nila, sabi niya, one toy. Alam mo yun, one toy lang. Di ba? Sa Bisaya kasi, di ba? Yung
Totoy.
sabi niya, pwede mang one toy lang. Yung one breast exposure lang daw, yung may restriction.
Yeah.
So, pumayag naman siya, which is ang ganda pala. Sabi ko, ay, maganda pa pala ako sa screen. Nataba pa ako nun So, ang ganda kasi, ang galing ni Direct JB. JB. Ang galing kasi half lang talaga, tapos shot
Silhouette
na.
kind of
Ang
shot.
galing, oo. So sexy.
Yeah.
Tapos ngayon, syempre, habang pumapayat ngayon, palaban na ng palaban kasi nasanay na
Of
ako.
course.
So, until
Now
ngayon-
that you're back to your sexiness, Ida, how do you handle I'm sure you get,
The advances.
I'm sure, hindi lang middle-aged men, but bata. I'm sure there are young guys.
Kadalasan bata talaga.
Do you,
Tapos,
Kadalasan mas bata.
are you open to dating mas younger guys now that, syempre, I mean, it's the in thing now. I think there are,
yeah.
more women dating going younger.
I was also amazed. Kasi hindi ako makapaniwala na yung mga followers ko. Actually, nalaman ko na bata yung mga followers ko. Kasi dun sa Facebook kasi, pwede mo i-check yung parang
Yeah, yung demographic na yung age range
makikita mo
nila.
dun kung ages na nagpa-follow sa'yo, kung ilan sila. May mga graphics dun, di ba? Graph. Tapos sa first ko na nakita yon sa TikTok. Okay lang ba? Mention dito.
Yeah, of course.
Sa TikTok kasi, nakita ko doon, I had before, bago siya na-ban, 60,000 followers.
Yung yung account mo.
Na-ban yung
for
TikTok
lang
mo?
yun, wala pang isang taon. Kasi nga,
Okay.
nung time na yon hindi pa ganun ka-strict ang TikTok. So I can wear kung ano yung
Lingerie.
Nice.
Right.
Tapos hanggang naging may nag-report na ng lahat hanggang biglang na-ban siya. Sasayang siya kasi pa 80,000 na siya followers. Kasi may pumapasok na nga ng ads. Kaso
wow.
hindi ko na natanggap kasi nasarado siya.
Nasarado
Tapos yung
na.
nakita ko doon sa analytics nila, yung nakita ko na, ang followers ko mas marami yung 20s to 30s, bihira lang yung 40s pa 50s and above. So,
Pasok ako sa 20s.
Oo.
20s,
Ayop.
30s.
Pasok ka pala dun.
Hindi.
But we have the trailer now. Sige.
Yan. Ito na
Ayan na.
trailer. All right.
Ayan. Ang galing ni Direk
Erin?
Jeffrey gumawa.
Have you been acting like a slut again? Gosh! Ano naman to? Another one of your preachings? Don't you know that your reputation in school also affects my reputation as a guidance counselor? Ano ang pangalan mo?
Vincent Carrito po, ma'am.
Barkada ka ba ni Erin? You have a clean record. Endangered species na lang ang katulad mo. Gentleman.
Uy, di ba yun yung bartender na tiin sa'yo sa bar?
Miss.
You're so polite. Baka mawala ka na sa uso.
You're flirting with the boys in public. Aren't you ashamed of yourselves? What do you think this school is? A bar? A lunch salon? If they catch you behaving shamefully again, there will be dire consequences.
Exciting.
Gusto ko yung opening line pa lang to.
Grabe,
Have you been
Trailer
acting
pa lang,
like a
grabe
slut
ka
again?
magkakabog.
No?
Ang galing ni Chidek.
Parang that's what I tell you, Tones. Have you been acting like a slut again?
Oh.
I believe 22 more days.
Then you can
42
start acting like it again.
42 more days pala, 42. Dinagdag natin na one more month So May 5 ako pwede
Umaksyon.
umaksyon. Please,
Kumana.
Miss Ida, invite our viewers, our listeners to catch Obsession.
Okay, na asan ba yung ano na?
Oh, yan.
Ito.
Yan.
I would like to invite everyone to watch Obsession. Ayan, this coming April 25 na. And kasama ko dito si Christy Imperial, Ethan Rosales, of course si Direk Jeffrey Dalgo, and marami kaming kasama dito na iba like si Chester Gracia, and si Mac Morales, also si oh my God, I forgot his name. Si Moni Bara. My God.
Moni Bara, okay.
Oh, grabe. Si Simon, hindi na niya nagsisexy. But because of this film,
Nagpa-sexy.
napao namin
Si
siya.
Simon.
And makikita mo doon kung paano niya kinain yung
Wow!
Wow.
Paa?
Oh, damn.
Yes.
Okay.
yung paa, yung mga mahilig sa paa.
Ikaw ba
manood
na
kayo.
nag-isip yun? Or
No.
part of the script?
It's Derek's
Direct,
Jeffrey.
siyang
Kasi
nagsulat.
alam niya kasi maraming mga food fetish din.
Do you like people?
Ayan, tinitignan mo na yung isa. May foot
Nakakakilig
fetish.
kinain niya eh.
Kinain niya talaga.
Oo, kasi maganda yung
Si
paa ko.
Mr. Fetish, no?
Holy cow, jeans.
Feedfinder.com.
Pero hindi na bago sa akin yun kasi marami talaga nagkakagusto sa paa ko. Kinakain talaga nila.
Wow.
Ayun, sabi nila maganda daw eh. Ano,
Okay. Oh, you don't mind. Okay lang.
I don't mind, yeah. Kasi ano yun eh, parang flattered nga ako kasi gusto nila yung paa ko. Ako nga ayoko.
Can you raise your foot? Raise your foot.
Okay pala yan. Ano, pag sinabihan ka mukha kang pa. Parang,
Mukha pa.
Ang hirap
Ay,
tanggalin
mukha kang pa.
ng-
Oh, sige, kainin mo kayo, no? Diba?
Next time.
Sana, siguro bagong hugas yung paa mo, right?
Hindi, talagang hugas, alcohol, wipes pa talaga.
Ayun. Okay.
Siyempre ba naman nakakahiya
Siguro
naman kay
naman,
Sir
no?
Simon.
Akala ko galing ka 5K. Oh, ito.
Tsaka makikita na si Simon doon, nag-sexy din.
Oh, Simon, nag 5K ako. Ito.
Diba?
Tapang mo?
Ang galing-galing ni Sir Simon doon.
Okay, we'll check it out. Obsession.
There you go. Obsession,
And
April
they can
25,
also
right?
watch they can also watch it in advance. They go to sa VMX application, they can go to VMX Plus for advanced screening. Ayan.
There
So mga
you
hindi
go.
na makapag-antay. Pero if you can wait, well, April 25, alright? Ayan.
There it is.
So thank you very much.
Want to say hi to anyone? You want to greet?
Yes, I want to greet all my families and friends in Cebu, Jensan.
Ang dami mong fans, ha?
And also my-
Pina-follow ka na sa TikTok
Oo
mo.
nga, and my followers, my
Can they
God.
call you mommy daw?
Of course,
Naku.
you can call me mommy,
Step on me,
your
mommy,
sugar
di ba?
mom, cougar, whatever you want. Basta feel nyo, di ba? Kung ano yung feel nyo, go lang.
So you've
so-
dated mga 20s, 30s?
Actually, all of my exes are younger.
Oh, wow.
Good
Kasi
for
parang
you.
it's not
Okay.
intentional.
Oh.
It's just that yung unang naging partner, he didn't tell me na bata pala siya. Kasi he was like 5'11", and I was so thin that time. So I was like, I look like, even 23 na ako noon, sobrang payat ko, and I looked like teenager. Kasi nga, ang laki niya. height ko.
Yeah.
So ngayon, hindi ko alam na nagde-date na kami, tapos hindi niya sinabi sa akin na I was 23 and he was only 19. I didn't know, yes. So hindi ko naman alam kasi I didn't ask for his age. Like nag-date lang kami, tapos okay naman, tapos tingin ko matured naman siya kasi he looks matured kasi that time than I am. So ngayon, nagulat ako na ayun na, naging boyfriend ko siya, tapos nalaman ko na lang, 19, oh my God. So
Well,
yun.
for
tapos
years,
yung-
not so bad.
Oo, okay naman. Medyo lang, mahirap lang pala i-handle yung mas sobrang 4 years younger kasi pala, yung sakit sa ulo.
Sakit ba?
Oo, kasi syempre hindi pa siya matured. And then yung naging yung ex-husband ko naman is 2 years younger naman siya.
Okay.
Pero okay lang yun kasi he's matured naman.
Yeah.
So okay lang siya.
But
Tsaka,
it didn't work out.
friend siya ng boss ko. Hindi din nag-workout kasi paano lumabas din yung
Bata.
in the long run.
I'm telling you.
Pero tumagal din ng 10 years ha. Diba?
Okay.
Oo. Parang I really adjusted a lot.
Parang yung license ko. I think there should be a renewal talaga eh. Marriage renewal every 10 years. Kung gusto mo, kung ayaw nyo, sige. Huwag nyo i-renew.
May assessment,
sa
no, every
sa
10
ano
years.
talaga yung usapan namin. Meron kasi kami agreement.
Okay.
That time I was ready late 30s na. So I was late 30s and sabi nga ng family ko, wag ka na mag-asawa kasi may kid ka na. Sabi
Yeah.
ko, no, hindi ang hirap kasi ako lang mag-isa. Parang I wanna try it before na baka mamaya mamatay na lang ako.
You
Hindi ko
wanna
na
try it,
mag-asawa.
ha?
Oo.
Oo, sige,
So,
try mo.
naghanap talaga ako. Ayan, tinry ko. 1 month lang kaming naging jowa. Tapos sabi ko,
Tas ano agad?
I'm looking for a husband. I'm not looking for a boyfriend anymore kasi I'm done with it. Sabi
Okay.
ko yun, gusto ko nang may kasama. Sabi naman niya, sabi ko nga, maghiwalay na lang tayo kasi parang hindi ka pa ready. Ganun. Gusto niya talaga. And that time, wala siyang work. Sa akin naman, pero alam ko,
Wait, kinasal mo, walang work? Ang
wala,
galing.
pero alam ko na
Can you marry me? I don't wanna work.
Hindi, kasi
Pwede ba yun?
that time,
Gusto ko maging bum.
kasi I had my own condo, I had my own car,
Right.
I had my
Of
own
course, that was
condo
the height,
property.
right?
No, I stopped already that time.
Okay.
So parang nakaipon ako. So I
Okay.
stopped. I work in a call center na naging ordinary person na lang talaga ako
Oo.
that time. So sabi ko, gusto ko na sana ituloy yung pagiging ordinary ko, ganyan, and with him, kasi
Quiet
friend siya ng
life.
Normal lifestyle,
boss ko.
ha?
Friend siya ng big boss ng,
Okay.
ng
Company.
call center, yes.
Ah.
So, basta marami akong hindi alam sa kanya nung naging asawa ko siya. Doon ko pa nalaman lahat. Pero bago kami naging asawa, sabi ko siya, gusto mo talaga magpakasal sa akin? Sige, basta pag hindi tayo magkasundo, maghiwalay tayo na maayos, hindi tayo mag-aaway. Yun ang usapan namin.
Okay.
Kasi nga, wala namang parang lang siya, hindi pa talaga fully na-develop yung
Na-develop yung relationship.
Parang gusto ko lang talaga siyang matry. And then ngayon, I tried my best. Nilove ko rin naman siya. I gave him a chance. And siya din naman, nag-show din naman ng okay. Medyo after 10 years lang na may work na siya and everything na medyo okay
Umasenso na siya.
Oo, yung talagang naging boss na siya and nagbago bigla. Kaya wala. So gusto niya ng ganun Hindi na kami magkasundo, nawala na yung respect.
Yeah.
So I let go na lang para wala nang gulo. Kasi mahirap din kasi yun na makikita ng bata na palagi nag-aaway yung both parents. Kasi nga, di ba, naiinis na sa isa't isa. So mas okay pa yung hindi niya nakikita na nag-aaway pero good friends naman, good naman. So co-parenting na lang kami ngayon.
Gusto ko
Okay.
yung co-parenting
Oo, pwede ka naman mag-co-parenting. Alam mo yun?
Okay.
Oo,
okay lang.
sayang din naman. Cute. Di ba? Isipin mo mukha mo.
I'm
Tapos
okay.
cute little baby boy. Oh.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Again. Maybe in another life.
Ano ba yan?
Another life.
Single blessedness? Ano yun? Sayang yung mo. Ano na lang.
Sayang yung yung seeds.
Oo.
Sayang yung
Silahi
seeds
mo
ko.
to.
Oo nga.
Silahi mo to.
Tex Smith, thank you so much. Single life daw. Single life. All right. Well, thank you so much. We'll see you in the next movie. Daan ka na ulit.
Parang, sabi nga daw meron ulit. So,
Meron yan.
Meron yan.
Kailangan ko rin ng work kasi di ba nagtitherapy yung anak ko. So,
Yeah.
double job.
Yeah.
So, can I promote my
Of course.
my account?
Yeah, of course.
So don't forget, everyone, please follow me, Ida Manzano page, okay? Official page po ito. And also, my Instagram, Ida Manzano. And also my TikTok, Ida Manzano official page. Okay? And also I have also Twitter, Ida Manzano pa rin. And yung second na pinagkakitaan ko, kasi maraming nangungulit sa akin ng mga private, pwede ba makita mga private chat, private na content, can I buy? Sabi ko, doon kayo sa Alua lahat, okay? Ida Manzano. Look
okay.
for me, download the app through Google, Alua app. And then, register and look for my name. Okay, doon maraming private content. So, magsawa kayo. So, yun na akong kulitin, please. Sa mga social media ko.
And all of the proceeds go towards her son's therapy.
Daughter.
That's awesome.
Daughter's therapy. 100.
Not only that, because nag-share kami sa school sa bayad
Okay.
sa monthly.
So there you go.
And
So
other expenses.
it's for a good cause, Gino.
Yeah.
Download the app. Download the app.
It is actually maraming nag-help sa akin kasi they tried to date daw ako.
Yeah.
Normally kasi pa nagkikita nila na sexy so gusto lang ma-date or nag-o-offer ng mga wine nightstand. Sabi ko naman, I'm so sorry. I just sell private contents. I don't meet strangers. And I'm doing it for my extra.
You even had to say, I'm so sorry.
Ang dami nag-o-offer. Umabot na nga ng 500,000 yung offer. And meron pang
Sa atin
nag-offer
na lang,
ng kotse,
Tones.
whatever I want daw just to meet up. Sabi ko, hindi.
Ako,
Pwede ba
papatol
ipasa
ako.
sa atin yan?
Papatol ako.
Ako.
Wait, 500K?
Kahit
May
250,
kotse
kaya
pa
na.
nga eh. Bigay niya daw lahat sa akin. Kasi nangungulit talaga. Sabi ko, I'm sorry, I don't do that. Sabi ko, right now, I'm focusing on my kid and okay na po sa akin yung ganon na nag-work ako. So what they did, ano na lang, sabi ko, sige, support ka na lang namin at subscribe sila sa
private
content.
content.
Sa Duwa ko yan.
All right.
Thank you. I'm glad. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
All right, thank you,
everyone.
Ina Manzano, joining us
Yes.
this evening. And check it out, Obsession on Viva Max. Coming up,
Yes.
we have Misha and Monica, all the way from New York City. Stick around.
Back to Tony, Slick, Gino, and Tin. Boys Night Out.
Best music, Magic 89.9. There you go with the Jonas Brothers. Love Me to Heaven, and you guys can vote for that. I believe we keep playing the top hits, or actually the newest music. We want right now. It's called Magic Plays, and we're trying to figure out a name that would best describe the new music that we play each week. Since we don't have a countdown anymore, Gino, it just says Magic Plays. So we got to come up with I said magic.
A better word for it, like a better term.
Yeah, like it's not necessarily the top songs that come out each week. It's just the I guess even the indie songs that have come out we've actually been playing. So it's not really the hottest songs each week, but I think it's more of the freshest songs that come out each week that we pick.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we
can come up with something eventually.
Yeah.
Maybe not now because we've got other things to take care of. Right.
All right. It is a Women's Month, the month of March. We're wrapping it up. Tonight at Xylo, it's I Own Me. So each Thursday for the whole month of March, we've been showcasing different female DJs.
DJs, yeah.
Yeah. So tonight, check it out.
So silo tayo tonight, Tones, huh? I'll see you there, huh? Brother,
we have...
my wife is not in town.
Wala ba? Oh, okay. You can check out Kiara. She'll be performing tonight on the ones and twos, if that's what they still call it. So you can check her out.
Wheels of Steel.
Yeah. At Kiara Official. And speaking of women, we have two wonderful, talented women on the panel with us this evening. They are awake at, I believe, 7:30 in the morning just for this interview.
Wow.
And yeah.
That is a lot of effort I would not go through.
I was doing my due diligence. I was telling Slick on who we can showcase for Women's Month. And a post came out and I was like, oh, perfect. Okay. Dance Movement Therapy founder, Feel Good and Flow. We have with us Miss Misha Bernas. And also, she is a drama therapy, creative arts therapy in New York, therapist in New York. So we have Miss Monica Gamboa. Her credentials are MALCAT RDT. If that's correct.
I wish I had that many
I don't even know what those letters stand for, honestly. But good morning to you, ladies.
Good morning. Thank you for waking up.
Good
so
morning. Good morning. A pleasure to be here. It is Women's Month.
I know. I know it's the total
Happy
opposite of it's a 12-hour difference. Not only that, it's negative temperature where you guys are at. And
Like 0 degrees. Not quite.
wala lang.
It's nice.
Yeah, if you're into ice baths, they're an in thing now here in the Philippines. Cold plunges.
You don't have to cold plunge anymore. You just go out. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm recovered. You know.
Cold plunge.
Well, thank you guys for coming on. Please
Of course. Thanks for
do
having us.
enlighten us on, I guess, Miss Misha, you can tell us more about dance movement therapy and Feel Good and Flow.
Sure. So I'm currently a graduate student under Sarah Lawrence, and I'm studying dance movement therapy. I graduate this May.
Wow.
And so I'm excited about that.
Congratulations in advance.
Yeah, congrats.
Thank you. I'm ready. But yeah, I'm under the creative arts therapy field. Same with Monica. And dance movement therapy is the psychotherapeutic use of dance and movement to promote wellness, integration of body and mind, and really just like promoting social relational development, sensory motor development, all kinds of like development. So we don't really always dance. It's really more of just using the body, using the movement. We have like movement tools, assessment tools to really like see. I work with children and babies and young adults. I've worked in a private practice as in an internship, and then I also work in a hospital right now. That's my clinical rotation, and yeah, like all kinds of things. I'm working with the cardiac unit for those waiting for a heart transplant, the hematology and oncology unit, just like all kinds of like sicknesses and illnesses that they're dealing with, and then we process that and also help them because they're almost all are at risk for developmental delays because they're just stuck in the hospital and don't have interaction with kids. And then I'll pass it on to Monica because she works at an inpatient unit. So yeah.
Yes, thank you, Misha. So after taking my master's, I got my registered drama therapist license and licensed creative arts therapist. So basically allows me to practice here in New York because our field isn't yet in the Philippines. And the goal is to really, build a foundation here to bring it back home. And we're doing that through our institute, the Arts and Health Institute, that's already training folks to become expressive arts facilitators and hopefully more, right? So I work as a drama therapist. Drama therapy is using theater intentionally, right? To be able to.
Oh, Gino was into theater. He was once
that was a long time ago.
a thespian. He's a thespian.
I was like 20 years ago, bro. I was a rose bush. And after that role, I needed therapy.
And that's why, right? Like sometimes as actors, the roles are so, like they affect us even after. And so what does it mean to be intentional in, right? And that's why there's intimacy coordination, and that's why there's drama therapy, so that actors are held. Because if you're too open, right, and then something gets triggered, who holds you after, and who's the support? And so in being an actor, I was like, trauma's coming up. How do we hold this? And there must be some therapeutic, right, relationship. And so being here and being able to articulate, right? Sometimes we need aesthetic distance. That's not being too close to a trauma or, something that's sensitive, and not being too far away that you're in denial. So how can you be in a balanced state?
In that middle ground.
Yes, that you're able to talk about it and process it and, and be able to create behaviors that change or break a cycle. And so in drama therapy, that's what we aim for through puppet. If someone is too under distance or they're too close, using a puppet can help them, step back and be like, hey, this is the puppet, it's not me, and this is what I want.
Oh, because there's like some form of disconnection between you and the character, because like you're. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I gotta ask, for both dance therapy and drama therapy, is it something that people who aren't necessarily dancers or aren't necessarily actors, is that something that they can get into also? Like, because, obviously, like when you hear it at first, you're like, oh, it's dance therapy, it's drama therapy. I maybe I need to be a Jabberwocky to be part of it, or I need to be like Lea Salonga or whatever, you know what I mean? Is it something that, like a normal, average, everyday person can get into?
Absolutely. I think. Yeah, I work at inpatient psych, so a lot of my patients are with serious persistent mental illness. They're in a locked unit, and so they're like, what the heck is drama therapy, right? And our goal is to make it accessible. It can be through, get an object right now that you can relate with. Like, what around your space can you relate with? Pick an object, and how do you relate with it right now, right? And that's drama therapy. You're using an object to speak for you and being able to relate through the object and express your feelings, at the same time.
Okay.
Something as simple as that.
This is a chip clip, because this is pretty much the only thing that's keeping my life together right now.
Exactly. And then that opens for conversation.
Oh, that's so awesome. Okay.
And
was this something? Was this something that you kind of always had in the back of your minds, like, ever since you were young, like, oh, I wanted to eventually become, because obviously, like a lot of people want to get into the arts, to either dance, to be singers, to perform basically on stage. But was it always in your, I guess, roadmap that you wanted it to become something that could help people along the way?
Misha?
Definitely. So I've been dancing since I was 4 and performing at such an early age, competing, performing, all of it, like directing, choreographing. And then there was just like, yes, it was fulfilling, but I kind of like was looking for that personal connection.
Yeah.
And that's how I developed Feel Good and Flow. I was on tour. I was on this outreach tour, and I was moving from different cities in Japan. And we work with like the Fukushima tsunami victims. We work with CEOs and just like all kinds of people. And that's when I was like, oh, like there's so much more to movement than just like using it for performance. Like I love performing. There's nothing wrong with that. But like there's just more. Like there was this patient before or participant that was bound to a wheelchair with special needs and wanted to like do this and do that. And then when we gave them a role and like had a little showcase, it really like changed the trajectory of her life. Like, oh, I'm more than this, or oh, I'm more than who I'm told I am.
Yeah.
And that's when like I started like looking. So that's when I went back to school, and that's how I met Monica. We met in Ateneo for like psych, and then after that we both met each other again in our improv theater group. Shout out to Third World Improv under
Missy Mara Mara.
Yeah, and Ariel Diction. So we met there, and that's how we really like connected. And then she moved here. You want to talk about that? How we met? This is exactly 2 years after our conversation about like, oh, should I move to New York and do this too?
Wow.
Okay. Yeah. Exactly today. We didn't even realize, but yeah.
It's today? It was 2 years ago?
Yeah, today, 2 years ago. Yeah.
Wow. That is,
serendipitous.
It is.
Yes. I was in my program. I said, Mish, we need to do something, right? This is so magical. We need to bring this home. I'm drama. You need to be the dance. And then we'll come, we'll build something and then we can bring it home.
I think you're gonna hit a gold mine. Ang dami dito na kailangan ng drama therapy.
Ay, may issue.
Ang daming issue every day.
Yes.
Hindi lang sa arts. Hindi lang sa arts.
No, plus it I don't know. I guess it also feels like it's a little different in that sense. You know what I mean? Because you know how we're still trying to get the word out there. I mean, generally that it's okay to talk about issues. It's okay to have mental health problems or whatever. And I think this makes it a little bit more accessible for everyone because it's not as jarring as like, oh, I'm seeing a therapist. Because in the Philippines we're very like, oh, what? There's something wrong. You know what I mean? So I guess this way it also makes it, again, more accessible for everyone.
Is it the same also where you listen to the patient? Not only is it with drama and movement and dance, but you also listen to them as well with what's going on in their lives and what's their issues?
That's a great question because it's basically that. It's talk therapy. It's verbal psychotherapy if they want to talk, because sometimes also it's a nonverbal communication, but it is psychotherapy. But at the same time, we use the lens of a dance movement therapist or drama therapist. So for me, I have like assessment tools, which I can introduce later, but like basically like how do they shape their body? Are they like more like this? Are they more like indirect, sudden free flow? Are they twisting? Those people who are like, I can't decide. They
can't. Yeah.
So I would like think of that and like visualize and like, oh, how can I match that or clash that? So mirroring builds that kinesthetic empathy, and then it builds connection. And that symbolism really helps, like metaphor, like, oh, I feel like an empty cup right now, or oh, I'm a broken hand sanitizer.
I am butter spread over too much bread or something.
Exactly. And then it opens up and you get to like sit with your experience or also like distance. And then when you get out of the patient room or just to the real world, you're like, oh, there are more choices. Like I'm more than just this. I can expand my movement repertoire. So it's like a more symbolic representation. But Monch, do you have things to share?
Mish, do you also dance with the patient? Like,
that's funny because I always come in can I see? Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I wish, but we don't. There's one that I can think of that does that, but they have so many lines. A lot of them also have like it's called an LVAD where it's like pumping their heart because they're waiting for a heart transplant.
Oh, wow.
The kids, like 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds. And it's just yeah. So, and a lot of them also are nonverbal. So how do you communicate with them without words?
Yeah.
So it's really through gestures, and then maybe we integrate it with like some vocalizations, and then it's amazing. You'll see like, oh, they're developing words, developing vowels. For example, I'll pass the ball, and then let's say like ah, or I'll pass the ball, and let's say ooh, and like, and then it just like integrates.
Wow.
But yeah, how I introduce myself in the service, I go like, hi, I'm dance movement therapy. Most of the time I just say creative arts, because dance is so intimidating, and that's not what I want.
Okay.
And then I just come in. I don't say I'm your therapist. That's also like a stick, like what's wrong with me? There are already so many like complications.
You don't do like a backflip and then you spin like
surprise,
like a b-boy.
Boom.
Yo, what's up? I'm Mish.
That's funny. So, yeah, no. They can if they want.
Do the moonwalk.
Yeah.
I'm Mish.
Or just like, can we do this? Yeah. Well, that would be cool. I should try that with one of them, because I think she'd be like, "Oh wow, what are we doing?"
You know, like I'm sure
one way to introduce yourself.
Like Patch Adams. I don't know if you've. I don't know.
Yeah. Robin Williams.
You guys are old enough to know who Robin Williams is. But yeah, I mean, he did it very unconventional. Didn't the whole the hospital, the system didn't like the way
his approach was empathy more than
and he looked at patients in a different light, right? So this is more like what you guys are doing, dance movement, drama therapy. I've never heard it, and when I was scrolling through Facebook and I saw Misha, I was like, hey, can you guest? Because I think this would be great. I've never heard of it, and I know that in the Philippines it's not practiced.
Yeah, and I think that's why they want to bring it back here.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what we've discovered is makwento tayo, right? Kwentuhan is a big form. That's why group therapy works so well, right? And our modality is group therapy, right? We want to hear stories. We want to be able to act them out if we can. And so I've discovered creative arts is perfect for Filipinos, because if it's one-on-one, there is that power dynamic, diba? There's that power dynamic. There's the hiya. I can't really say what I want to say, because yung hiya, baka, diba? And
judge.
Yes, judge.
Yeah.
So in group therapy, which we do a lot of, people have a chance to tell their stories, and the group becomes the therapeutic agent. We become each other's, right, healing. And so there's less power. We're so used to being colonized, right? And what would it look like to heal as a collective and not have that power?
Right.
And so this is something I'm actually very excited to try out. And we do it naturally, right? But no one really has the words for it. And I think we're bringing things from the West, and it's also our job to be like, how do we make it more us? How do we make it Filipino, and not as rigid as the way we were taught? So
kaya niyo?
Otherwise, we just be colonizing again.
Are you ready to take on that challenge here in the Philippines?
Well, we've been doing it, right?
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. And I think a lot of it is we're connecting back to like babaylan and spiritual practices and what that means, right? Not religion so much, but our own healing practices and looking in the body. Trauma is built, trauma was the cause trauma happens in a relationship, but it's also healed in relationship, right? And
that's a great way of putting it.
Yeah.
Right.
I love that.
And it's always stored in the body too. That's also one thing to like. It's not always articulated through words, but it's there somewhere. Like people with like tight hips or tight shoulders, or just like what's happening there. Like, is it like the burden of like pressure, or is it the burden of like stored emotion?
So trauma is
ito yung mga lamig mo tunes, di ba? Parang mga lamig ka, tense masyado yung shoulders.
Kaya pala wala daw akong puso.
Wala.
Kaya pala, Mish. So all these, I guess, experiences from our past, as little as we are infants to adolescents, all the trauma that we've acquired are manifest into stress points and tightness in the body. Tama ba?
Until it's released. So that's also
So
Oh, no.
isn't that
the
a,
whole
Oh, no.
therapeutic process.
so shouldn't we get like a shiatsu, Swedish
Oh no!
massage?
I was like, oh no, you did not use that word with tones around.
Wait,
I mean, that's great,
mean-
right? Temporarily.
Yeah.
yeah, why not?
okay,
Yes.
short. It's a short-term band-aid solution.
Parang it's not addressing the actual.
Okay,
Exactly.
okay.
Symptom,
Yeah.
but what's deeper in there? And also, aside from trauma, it doesn't have to be trauma. It could be gestures that you picked up as a kid. You know how like you see parents and you're like, oh, is that the parent or is that the kid? Because they copy and they see.
Okay.
One of the exercises we had in school a year ago was to look for a family video of yourself
Mhm.
at age 4 or 3 or 5. And it was so fascinating for me to see it and then keep playing it and pausing and seeing every picture by picture, like
Yeah.
how you move. And it was interesting when authority like speaks. It was basically titas telling me to greet my grandfather happy
Right.
birthday over and over and over, like retake.
Yeah.
All the cousins were playing, but as the ate, I had to like retake, and like they kept saying like sit up straight. Well, everyone could just like be and like I noticed I kept doing that, so I'm like, wow, at an early age, like I already have that, like when there's like
You were
authority or
tensing
when there's
up.
something,
Yeah.
I like present myself, whereas other
Ah.
people can just be. So that's also something like that you can also explore, like what happens if you don't when people say something to you.
Tones, I don't know
Let me
lang if you
explore
can do this for yourself, no? Because I don't think video was invented yet in your youth, no? Para, they probably had it chiseled in a tablet
cost.
somewhere, bro. You know what I mean?
Phonograph ba yun? Black and white.
No, but it's interesting because I mean, I think it's, I don't know if it's common knowledge yet, but like, but it really does. Stress, trauma, like it really does manifest in your even health wise. Like I've heard it so many times that it really causes, you know, all these like illness and disease
Stress.
because of exactly. Stress does so much, right? Like I mean, that's why you have like 10 shoulders and whatever.
Yeah, I mean stress levels here in the Philippines is
It's fantastic. What are
it's
you talking about?
off the Richter scale. Someone's
And you
asked.
know,
Someone's
I think
asking
what
Monica.
makes
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
But I think what makes us resilient is the play. We're able to play. And what we do in drama therapy is play, because play actually helps ease the stress and the
Right.
trauma. And
Yeah.
that's our medicine too.
Yeah, that's why every time it's election season, we just make fun
Yeah.
of everyone na lang.
Karaoke,
Exactly.
music.
That's what I was just thinking. I feel like our entry point in the Philippines is humor.
Right?
We
It
just-
really is.
everything,
Yeah.
every
We're
tragedy,
so
every
quick.
scandal. Okay,
Yeah.
let's make them
Yeah.
so quick.
Yeah, we're
Every-
so
Why?
quick to
But
make
why
fun
do
of.
we do that? Yeah.
As much as we hate seeing, calamities, but when a calamity happens, we find
We're the first
a
ones to make
silver
light of it.
lining
You know?
where the flood's happening, but there's a guy in
In an inflatable bed that he's like rowing, right?
and swimming.
Or you remember that one dude from like, I think it was Ondoy. The first thing that he did was he put on like a mermaid tail and then sat on top of like some
roof.
some roof and was like, I'm Ariel, We're so quick with humor.
Someone's asking here on our playback, what therapy can a mentally challenged person have? I guess they're saying with Downs.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess for both of you.
Down syndrome.
What?
Yeah. I work with individuals with Down syndrome and special needs, but I think Monica has also something to share about that.
Yeah, I think, in our unit, a lot of patients do also like dual diagnosis, right? They're here for hearing voices and they're also developmentally delayed. And so part of right, because we're nonverbal, part of us is a lot of movement. It's a lot of, right, mirroring. And so, right, the communication is somehow eased because it's nonverbal, right? It's art. It's less confrontational. And I think we're trained to really be with the client, be with the patient. And so just our sensitivity, our embodiment, and just our trauma-informed practices. Like creative arts is great for that, right? There's no hierarchy. There's being with. But I know there's also different, like especially for Down, there's I forget what modality exactly, but more behavioral therapy, right? So both behavioral and the arts, I think, can work hand in hand. Yeah, but I think it's something we need more education on, as even here in the States, there is a lack of that too, that sensitivity, because noise can affect them so much, and it can be so noisy here. So how can you limit that, right? Sometimes like noise canceling earphones can help. And so having those
so they're not
tools
overly
really help.
stimulated.
Exactly.
Right, exactly. Rhythms also rhythm is regulating, and that's also like a big part of our practice, just like tapping rhythms or like even rhythms. So I would say, like, if you think about it, even and odd rhythms are just like, it could just be any sudden, like your own internal rhythm. And then if you notice, like as kids or babies, they're like tap, 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 and it's all like even. It's like on an even note.
Yeah.
I notice a lot of the individuals that I work with that the developmental condition, I'm thinking about how I phrase it, because we don't go like special child. We don't. I think in the Philippines we do, but here it's like with special needs or with da, da, da. So you're different. More than but like tapping and like just like repetition really helps them. And then sensory motor development, tools for sensory motor development, like maybe like introducing them to water. Maybe they're like fuzzy about water, so like gradually introducing them to things,
getting them
and
used
then
to
exposing them, and repetition along with even rhythms, because you don't want to clash it and go like, well, let's do this and this. It's just going to be overstimulating.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. You know what? We should hook them up with Sir Martin Licauco. I'm proud to say we are helping out the Special Olympics Pilipinas. So he's spearheading it, and I think this would be perfect. It would be aligned with what you guys are doing with the athletes that he's taking care of, and he'd be more than happy to have you on board, and I'm sure he'd be ecstatic because the athletes that they have with special needs, all of them. So I'll hit you up, and you guys can discuss and see what happens. How many? So you're graduating this year, Misha, and Monica. When are you coming home? When do you plan on coming home? Or
I come home every December to teach. It's part of my. I've been coming home for 2 Decembers to teach in our institute, and so hopefully, I get to go home despite all the flight. The flight delays and things happening there.
What? Nothing's happening here. It's so peaceful. So it's medyo.
It's just a stress-free environment here. Traffic is relaxing. That's what it is.
Wow. Because there's the radio and there's this show.
Do you guys miss the Philippines? I know that New York is New York, but. I know namimiss nyo with being away from the motherland.
The food, right? Okay. The food, the regular weekly lunches. Mm-hmm. So nag-order na lang kami ng, I got chicken and asal 2 days ago.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Na-frozen. Ipapadeliver na lang.
Si JT's,
JT's Manukan.
JT's Manukan? Umabot na New York. Hayop pa.
Meron ba?
As in, may Nathaniel's din sila. May ube ice cream na Magnolia.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yung Nathaniel's, diba Pampanga yan? Nathaniel's hindi.
The Buko Pandan?
The Buko Pandan.
Ako naman peach mango pie. I had
peach mango pie. Wait, Toads, where's the closest Jollibee to New York? Is there a Jollibee in New York na ba?
Meron.
Yes.
Tatlo. One on
Times Square.
Times Square. Yeah. Times Square. Tama.
One time I bumped into Misha with my Jollibee in the subway.
Naka-scrubs pa siya.
Tell me you're a Filipino without telling me you're a Filipino.
Hey, it's it's voted the best chicken in the US, Jollibee chicken.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's considered so there you go.
But I feel like a lot of people are sleeping on the peach mango pie, bro. Like, that's next level.
Yeah.
Peach mango pie.
But definitely about missing home. I think it's just every day I miss home, but I'm not homesick anymore, but I bring it
But
with
you
me.
miss
Like even
it.
my thesis is about the Philippines. In school, in internship, everywhere, I always talk about the Philippines. So sometimes people would think, oh, pumunta na yan sa New York, wala na yan. Like,
Yeah.
ano na siya, American
Kinalimutan
nice na
na.
or whatever. Yeah. But no, I think Monica would agree. Like, I feel like we realize more of our identity here, being
Right.
away.
Mhm.
And then like wanting to integrate that again back to the Philippines. For example, here, I trained here in dance
Mhm.
and I felt like I was very like expressive. But when I get home, even if I've been trained for so long, I get this like, I should shame myself. I should be hiya if I'm too like,
If you're
too good or too performative or like too much. Kasi like people would be like, ay, ang feeling naman or ay, ang all those
Masyado kang
things that
pakitang
don't
tao,
matter.
ganyan.
Yeah, like wow,
Eh.
naks naman, or like and then putting down. So that's also something that we want to bring back, like there, like how do we navigate both collective and individualistic
Yeah.
practices?
Why
Because
are we
isn't-
like that,
Yeah.
no? Like, we're so
Yeah.
big on like, pag
I
tinan mo to pabibo. Parang
I
like,
think it's our society. You know, I think it is.
remember when was it? Sabrina Ionescu, the WNBA player.
Okay.
And then there was a video that went around of this, and I know that it was it was an exhibition game, right?
Yeah.
And then the guy was giving her hard defense, and everybody was like, "Masyado kang sikat, boy." And I'm like, he's a baller. You know what I mean? Like, isn't that a form of respect that you give your best performance when you're? I don't know. It's just
And at
strange
the
how
same
we're
time,
like
when
that.
Filipinos get recognition, they're like, ay, kilala ko yan, ay, kilala ko
Oh,
yan.
diba?
You know?
Oh.
Yeah. You have to, it's weird. You have to make it outside the country to really feel you're appreciated sometimes. And it's kind of weird like that. But ganun talaga eh. I mean, it's for example, the
Wix.
America's Got Talent, di ba? Safronio, he entered Showtime's so many the talent contests, and he's never won, but he goes to America's Got Talent, wins the whole thing, I believe. And now he comes back. He's like a star now. So
Or even see Quicks, the was telling us that before his figures made it big in the Philippines, he had to make it big in Southeast Asia. And he was already getting sold out in Southeast Asia, and that's the only time that people in the Philippines were like, oh, hey, his stuff's good pala. And like it's always been like that, right?
Yeah.
So
sometimes we have to make our mark outside the country and then work our way in.
Yeah, and it's interesting. Like, why is that the way, right? What is our perception of outside versus born and bred here? And so that's something I think we need to look at.
Yeah,
Or maybe
we
have a
need to-
drama about, right?
Well, we have till 12 midnight here. We can dissect. What times work? What times work for you guys or class?
It's in 10 minutes.
It's in 10 minutes. Okay, she gotta go, man.
But I'm at work and I can clock out, clock in. I just have to walk there.
Yeah, you know what? We don't want to be detrimental to your career.
Yeah,
so.
There's no rush.
we know that U.S. time and being punctual and being
Filipino time is very different. You know?
kami, wala. There's 4 people on the show. There's only 2 that showed up today.
Exactly. Oh, and I'm here by the grace of like, wala, feel ko lang.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have been absent today, but you know what?
Yeah, this is the first time this year he's been the whole week he's been here. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's not true. Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
It is.
Okay, well, you know, maybe at this point we need to make it big outside of the country first, then come back. I don't know.
And so how can people contact I guess your great office, or if they want to work with you in the future, if there's anyone watching, if there's any companies that want to fly you in maybe and collaborate. You never know.
Learn or
Go ahead, Monch.
You can reach me. Oh, I have a website. I put up my website, monicagamboa.com.
Grabe.
Diba?
.com.
As in. And part of, how to keep making it here is you have to really keep doing things that because of the working visa, because you need to be outstanding in your field. So nakakapagod siya, but it's work that needs to be done so that I can actually I have to fight my way to be here. So
wild.
please, yes. And the more,
Yeah, you at least you're not fighting through traffic kasi dito talagang Monica, pag nandito ka, ubos yung
but she goes home every year, so I'm sure she's still familiar with
December
how and December is like
December
the absolute best time.
Yes.
Bar none.
Yeah, and I can be also I can reach that at Monch the Mystic. So I have an astrology practice too. I combine like therapy and astrology and drama therapy.
Oh,
So,
cool.
yes,
This is
at Monch the
Western
Mystic.
astrology?
Western astrology.
Ew,
Yes.
interesting. Okay.
What are your signs?
I'm a Sagittarius.
Oh,
I don't know what my rise. Di ba meron pa yun yung rising or
rising and
something?
moon
Yeah.
sign.
I'm not sure, but I just know I'm a Sagittarius. I'm supposed to be adventurous and spontaneous. Supposed to be. I'm not really like
And
I
in
like staying at home.
broadcasting and media. So this is your adventure.
Oh, this is it. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
So
wow.
I go on an adventure once a week.
That spontaneity, I think, is very sad, right?
Misha, we have another
Supposedly,
Sag in the
yeah. Are you
room.
a Sagittarius also? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's weird because sorry, I digress, but I just remember growing up, everybody was like, supposedly Sagittariuses are like, they don't want to be tied down to a relationship or whatever. Like it's just you jump from one relationship to another.
Really?
That was never supposedly. That's what I
must be a
read.
Sagittarius then.
That's not true though. Like it's not. Like I was always just a one person kind of guy.
Your moon sign. I think it might.
Oh,
be
is
the
that
answer.
what?
It's in your moon sign?
How do you even figure that part out? Like,
If you have the year, the day, and the month, you get the moon sign.
oh,
Yeah. It's easier than the rising sign.
okay.
we can-
All right.
Yes, please look into that.
What's the difference of the rising sign and moon sign for roles that you take in life?
The moon is the emotional need. It's like what I need to feel safe, and that's my self care. The rising
Is
is
money the
my
correct
costume.
answer?
I think. Correct me if I'm
You
wrong,
may be
Monica.
like moon and Taurus or something, an earth sign.
Yeah. Moon is usually emotions, right? With the water. We're
Yes.
70, 80, almost 80% water. So anytime there's a full moon, a new moon every 2 weeks, the waves that obviously if you are near water,
It affects you.
and you are a surfer, you always check the waves and how they are really affects how we are as a person, most especially in the city. The
That's what I
concrete
keep
jungle.
telling people. I'm not fat. This is water weight. You know.
And there's an eclipse on Saturday, so watch out for just unpredictable things. Just be open to them. And Mercury is retrograde till April 7th, so
great.
ganun talaga yung traffic.
Until April 7, right? April
Yes.
7. Okay. All right. I won't do anything. That's it. Bahay lang ako, Gino.
I don't believe you, Tones. I don't believe you even for one bit. I bet you'll be out tonight.
Are you a Gemini, DJ Tony?
I'm a Capricorn. Believe it or not.
Capricorn. Interesting. Okay. The mountain goat, right?
He is a goat.
Wait, Tony, don't we go to the mountain or something, or like the beach, or like you have your retreats, right?
Yeah.
He's been to a mountain completely naked. Like you did that before, right? Like you climbed the mountain and you were naked.
Not naked.
Oh, don't lie! Don't lie, bro!
Not
Don't
naked.
lie!
I've been up the mountain, not entirely naked.
You were naked. You told us this story. You were like in all your mountain goat glory.
No. I'm not the Iceman, Hoffman, whatever. I don't. But I have gone to the different parts of India and China. So
Yeah, he's very zen, very in touch with his
I enjoy
vibes, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. The
If
timeless
there's like
teacher.
one word, if there's one word you could describe that, how would that be? Or like a gesture. Sometimes we would do that. Like if there's a gesture of how you express that experience, how would that be for you? What would that look like?
How would I express it?
Would it be like this, or I don't know,
A sound or a
gesture?
movement?
Yeah, a sound.
Yeah, like almost. It's a state of equanimity. So it's like just so.
Damn, that's a big word. Damn, Tones. Ready to bring out the big guns today, huh?
I was checking my thesaurus because I was like, oh shit. Two girls from New York City.
Equanimity. Damn, that's a lot of syllables.
From NYC, let's bring out our thesaurus. The words we will use today.
Word for the day.
Yeah. You gotta bring out the.
Equanimity.
Ayan na, patay, yari.
Alam mo naman.
Usually kasi balance lang eh.
Peacefulness.
Peaceful, no?
And
Peace na lang.
blissfulness. Yeah, I can spell that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the gesture would just yeah.
Mm.
I think that
And if we could
represents
mirror that for you.
yeah, because
Yeah, I was exactly so aligned. Yeah, I was about to say, like, did you all like feel like a moment of just when he did that? Because that is an example of kinesthetic empathy, and just like you feel what that person is feeling by mirroring it. And as a receiver, if we all do it with you, you're like, oh, they're holding space for me, or oh, they see me, or you see yourself through someone else.
Mish, you,
When
you,
like-
you, I think I just
So it's like when you're in the club and like, you know, you put your hands up and
Yeah,
everybody's
that's
just
the
like,
thing.
you know, put
And
your diamonds up in the
mirroring,
sky. Yeah,
It's a group collective.
okay.
Yeah.
That is very interesting.
Oh, that's awesome.
So when I'm stuck in traffic and someone cuts me off, I don't have tint, right? So
You can clash it if you want. It's matching and clashing. You can.
thank you
Also,
for cutting
Tons.
me off. Thank you.
Tons, why are you lying? Your tint is very dark.
I'm gonna do this now. When someone cuts me off,
Equanimity.
So that's why when I put up a finger, they also put up a finger. It's like, oh, there it is.
You're number one.
Yeah.
When you're number one,
Makes so much sense. I know, right?
you're number one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that called? Reflect. What is it?
Mirroring and kinesthetic empathy.
and kinesthetic empathy.
Because there's empathy and then kinesthetic.
Kinesthetic.
It's movement.
The body,
Kinesthetic
yeah.
therapy. Kinesthetic. I'm gonna use that tonight.
And in
when I-
general, too, like movement is constant. Like our blood cells or molecules, we're always moving. So you don't have to be dancing. Like for patients, like we could paint or we could like be playing on your video game and I'll just be there with you. Like Monch was saying, it's therapeutic relationship, but also like I'm watching are they using fast strokes? Are they punching? Are they throwing like what are they doing? What's their internal rhythm? Is it fast?
So essentially, you kind of interpret
sustained? Yeah.
how they're moving
Movement
and then,
assessment.
Grabe.
So you don't always have to be like, let's dance. It's not
Yeah.
a dance class.
Right. Okay.
We use the therapeutic, like we use drama, we use roles. You have a story about roles, right? Like roles in group.
Say
Like that
more.
short speech so she had a speech
Oh,
a few weeks ago in New York State about like she was representing the healthcare union about her experience working with an immigrant. You can share. I don't know. Share.
Yeah. Yeah, we worked with an immigrant, as in walang sinasabi, would not say his name, would not, nothing. And I'd invite him to group and slowly
Hindi
he
naman
came
siya
to my
mute?
group. Selectively mute. That's what we
So-
thought. Because there
okay.
was no, right? He was apparently hearing voices. Yeah, and he would just sit in my group, followed, like minimally engage in movements. And one time he wrote in his crossword sheet his name and gave it to me. And that's the first time we learned his name, right? And I think it was the movement. It was the nonverbal connection,
Yeah.
right? And just that constant, that repetition, that support. And then from the time that he actually, a drama therapy technique is called playback theater. So we get a story and we play it back for them. So I said, what is the happiest moment in your life? And he shared my graduation in Kenya. And so we played that out for him. And I was the dean and he shook my hand and we took a picture at the end and he teared up. And he was just like the first moment of joy that he was really like, wow, I don't have to be so isolated, stepping out of that illness and being alone. Right. And then we found the interpreter. He spoke French pala. As in French Creole. Yes. So finding that interpreter for him through, right, just connection. And the power of connection and being like, this is your story.
Yeah.
Here, you can feel it again. You can reclaim it. You can live it, right? And you can be empowered, right? Because the system makes you feel small. Being in another country, right, as an immigrant with no resources, makes you feel isolated. So creative arts, the power is to find connection again. And that's just one story.
Beautiful. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Misha, we didn't get how people can contact you if they want to reach out.
Oh, yeah. You can reach me through feelgoodandflow@gmail.com. So it's just an N, feelgoodandflow. Or you can reach me at Misha Bernas on Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. For those that are wondering, wow, how come it's so serious? We do have dance movement
We
therapy.
are all about being serious. What are you talking about?
For
At
just
the same time, therapy is play. Therapy
Yeah.
is fun,
Yeah.
right?
that is
So-
it is true. It's just the word therapy because when people hear it,
Yeah.
it's
It sounds uptight
yeah.
to some degree. Yeah.
But you girls seem to manage to find a way to make it light, to make it very, very, I guess, just homey.
Approachable.
Yeah, exactly. And we thank you. So Feel Good and Flow, check her out, Misha Bernas, Dance Movement Therapy. And also we have from the Drama Therapy, Creative Arts Therapy in New York, Miss Monica Gamboa. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Thanks, guys.
You.
Appreciate the
Thanks for
time.
having us.
Thank you for joining us for Women's
Have a
Month.
good rest of your night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have fun at work, girls.
Reach out.
Have fun at
you.
work. Have a great day.
Have a great day.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, awesome. Okay. We did our month's I guess homage to Women's Month.
Women's Month. Okay, speaking of, my daughter is banging on my door, so I think it's time for us to head on out of here, man.
We are out of here. Thank
We're
you.
out.
On behalf of what's her name? Tin, right?
Then I think I forgot that. It's been so long.
Tin,
Been so long.
Tin Gabor,
Been
get
so
well. Please get better. And also second, Slick Rick. Happy birthday to Doc.
Happy
Ging.
birthday, Doc Ging.
Happy birthday. All the
So
best.
see, Slick has an actual reason for not being here. You know what I mean? Tin, not so much. Yeah, for sure.
All right. We are out of here. Have a great evening, everyone. Take care. Be safe. It is ladies' night. So don't forget.
And so you're gonna be out. You already know.
I have to do my duty for Women's Month
Sure,
and
Tones.
support
Okay.
the women that are going out tonight. All right.
Yeah. Say no more. Say no more. Bye, guys.
Bye. Good night.
Tony, Slick, Gino, and Tin. Boys Night Out. Magic 89.9.